A narrator describes the legend of the Rake as the camera pans over a quiet, foggy town. The urban legend is said to haunt the forests, attacking anyone who dares to wander at night. The stories and whispers from locals hint at the terror that lurks in the woods, with old tales and mysterious events adding to the sense of dread. Zain, mid-20s, curious, adventurous, is in his dimly lit room, researching the Rake online. Eerie music plays softly in the background, creating a spooky atmosphere. Despite all the warnings and chilling stories, Zain's curiosity drives him to investigate the truth himself. He prepares his flashlight, camera and backpack, ready to explore the forest and uncover the reality behind the legend. Zain stands at the edge of the dark forest, his heart pounding. The camera captures the ominous trees, dense fog, and unsettling silence, setting a foreboding tone. Taking a deep breath, Zain steps into the woods, with the crunch of leaves underfoot echoing unsettling silence, setting a foreboding tone. As Zain ventures further into the forest, he begins to hear strange and unsettling noises. Twigs snap, leaves rustle, and distant growls pierce the stillness. His flashlight flickers, and he feels an increasing sense of being watched, causing him to glance nervously over his shoulder. Zain discovers a small clearing where he finds deep claw marks etched into a tree trunk. The camera zooms in on these marks, revealing their unnatural depth and sharpness. Zain's curiosity turns into fear as he realizes these could be signs of the Rake. His hands tremble as he films the evidence, capturing the unsettling discovery. Zain hears the scratching noises growing louder. Suddenly, the Rake appears in the distance, barely visible through the mist at the edge of his flashlight's beam. The creature's pale, gaunt figure is horrifying. Zain freezes, and the camera captures his terror as the Rake locks eyes with him. Emitting a low, menacing growl, Rake sets in as Zain turns and runs, with the sound of the Rake chasing him echoing through the trees. The camera shakes violently as Zain sprints through the dense forest, dodging branches and leaping over roots. The creature's growls grow louder and more aggressive, heightening the sense of danger. Zain spots an old, abandoned cabin in the woods and rushes inside. Slamming the door behind him, he breathes heavily, trying to calm down and believing he's safe. The cabin is dark and decrepit, with cobwebs hanging from the ceiling and broken furniture scattered around. Despite feeling momentarily secure, Zain remains on edge. Suddenly, the door bursts open, and the Rake lunges at Zain. The creature's sharp claws slash through the air as Zain struggles to defend himself. The camera captures the chaos, the terrifying snarls, and Zain's desperate efforts to survive, showcasing his fight for his life. The final scene shows the forest at dawn, bathed in a haunting, pale light. Zain's camera is found lying on the ground at the edge of the forest, with footage showing only the dense trees and a faint, eerie whisper. There is no sign of Zain, only the unsettling silence of the forest as the camera slowly fades to black. These scenes are designed to build a sense of escalating horror, leading to a climactic encounter with the Rake. This structure should effectively engage viewers and maintain tension throughout the YouTube video. Abandoned at the forest edge, the footage capturing only the whispering trees and the unsettling silence. With no trace of Zain left behind, the chilling legend of the Rake endures. A haunting reminder of the terror that lurks in the shadows. Beware what you seek, for some horrors are best left unexplored.